Yeah. Boom. There we go.
Hello.
Where's the chat? Alright. Are you ready?
Yeah. I feel like you're gonna like throw me like these trick questions ever since I asked you not to throw me trick questions.
Let me get the post up. Alright. Well, first of all, how's your day though, Erica?
My day is chill. I made curry with my dad today. Had a big lunch, and then I got ready to stream, and then started streaming, and then ate dinner, and now I'm here.
Nice.
Yeah. How was your day?
It was good. Nothing too crazy. Watched 6 episodes of Money Heist today with Magma.
Oh yeah, that's right. How was it?
It's honestly good. It's getting better. There's like what, four seasons to this show? Well, 2 seasons, but separated into like 4 parts.
Damn. Nice.
Yeah. But what did you get for lunch?
I just made like Japanese style curry with like steak. Yeah, it was good.
Spicy.
Yeah, your stream is upside down. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there's a 4-second delay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you ready for the first question?
Oh gosh. Yeah, give it to me.
Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner date, live or dead?
Oh, you know. I think everyone knows. I know. I feel like my Mimi answer would be Johnny. But a dinner date? Like a date, or like you just sit down with them with dinner and like you talk to them?
Yeah, it's just like one meal, basically.
You know, I think I don't know why I like thought of this, but I think it'd be really cool to like have dinner and like talk to someone from like the Titanic, like shipwreck. I don't know. Just ask them like who they are, like how they even got on the Titanic, and like, you know, all that stuff. I don't know.
Interesting. Would you like to be famous, and in what way?
You know, this is like a question that I've actually like thought about, because like, you know, we're Twitch streamers, and I feel like if you want to get big in streaming, you have to think about whether you want to be famous or not. I think I wouldn't mind it, because if I do like want to go like deeper down in like the streaming path, I feel like I have to like put myself out there more, and like I have to become like famous or whatever. So like, I guess to answer your question, like I wouldn't mind it. But I wouldn't want to be famous to the point where like every single one of my actions is like under the public eye.
Yeah.
Right? Like the tops like movie stars, or like the president, or like something like that. Just like very basic, like popular, like famous, like in the field would be nice.
Yeah, nice. Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're gonna say?
Oh yeah, for sure. All the time. I guess it also depends like what the phone call is. But like at my old job, I was a research coordinator, and I basically had to like cold call like patients and stuff. But I'd get like really nervous, so I'd like write down everything I had to say before making the call. But if I'm just like ordering food or something, I tell myself like, oh, the person on the other side like doesn't care like what I say or like what I do probably. So I don't mind too much.
Is she not famous already?
No, Harvey.
Anyways, Next question is what would be your perfect day?
My perfect day?
Yeah.
Mm, I would probably want to sleep in, feel refreshed when I wake up, because I feel like that sets the tone for like the whole day. If you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, it's like your whole day is pretty ruined. For me at least. Um, and then I would want to do something productive. It doesn't really matter like what it is. It could be like working out for like 20 minutes or like cleaning, my house or like I don't know, just something productive. Um and then just chilling, keep in touch with people that I care about in life, my friends, family, and then just chilling at night, playing games. That's my ideal day.
Okay, so our next question is if you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or a body of a 30-year-old for the next 60 years of your life, which would you want?
So it was like I'm 90 years old, but I have the mind of a 30-year-old.
Yeah,
And what was the other one?
mind or body.
Oh. Mm, probably body if I was 90. Because I feel like when you're with older age, you do gain a lot of like wisdom and like experiences that you probably wouldn't have gotten if you're just 30. So like my mind, I'll probably want to stay at 90 if I'm already 90 anyways. But then there's a lot of like physical limitations that you can't do if you're 90 as opposed to when you're 30. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, I forgot to tell you this before. So every five questions, Erica, I'm gonna ask you to pick a number between 1 to 3,000, and I'm gonna
Okay.
read the question coming out of this book I have right here.
Pause. Okay.
So
That's fun.
what's your first number?
Um, number two.
Number two. All right. What is your greatest fear?
Oh gosh. Greatest fear? Mm, getting stranded in the middle of the ocean. Sounds freaking terrible. Imagine you're like on a cruise ship or something, and then you somehow have to go on like lifeboats or whatever, and your lifeboat just like strays away and no one could find you. Oh my god, that sounds so bad. No, no, no.
Mm, for what in life do you feel most grateful for?
um, I'm most grateful for being able to live comfortably. I do realize like I have a lot of like not benefits, but I have a lot of things that maybe not a lot of other people have. And I try to remind myself every day not to take it for granted and like maybe to like give back a little too. But I'd say that's what I'm most grateful for.
Mm, if you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
Mm, maybe not moving around as often, because I guess in elementary school, I basically like moved schools like every grade. And I think as a little kid, that's like a little bit hard, right? Because you make friends in one school and then you're like forced to like make new friends. And um, like when it came to like middle school, when I was finally like able to stay at like one school, like a lot of friends that I had then would already have friends that they had for like years before. And I feel like that does affect like kids like development a little bit. But yeah, I guess that I think if I ever were to like have kids in the future, I'd like try to stay in one place as much as I can, as much as I could control it.
Yeah. Mm, if you could wake up tomorrow having to gain one quality or ability, what would it be?
Quality or ability?
Yeah.
Hmm. It could be like physical or like anything,
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
uh, maybe to be more outgoing, like the trait of being a little bit more like you could walk up to a stranger and just like have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
Having that personality trait, I think would be pretty cool. Because I can't do that.
If there was a crystal ball, if a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know?
Your life, the future, or sorry, what was it?
So, yourself, your life, or the future, or anything else.
Ooh, I would want to see if I don't know. I guess I just try to see like what a day in my life would be when I'm like 80. See if I like lived like doing things that I wanted to do, or if I am like where I envision myself to be, or like if anything else like drastically different happens. It'd be cool to see that, I guess.
Okay. Well, I forgot to ask you that earlier, but do you have any siblings?
I do. I have a younger sister. Can you guess how young? How many years
No.
difference?
I
Okay,
could say like
yeah,
5, 10 years.
she's
Did
17 years younger than me.
well.
Uh, so right now she's 8. Yeah. Whenever I like go grocery shopping with her, people would be like, "Oh, your daughter's so cute." And then I kind of got to the point where I'm like, I just roll with it. Like I'm tired of like explaining to them. I'm like, "Oh no, she's my sister." I'm just like, "Oh, thanks," and then I walk away.
Okay,
But
well,
yeah,
yeah. So back to the book. What number do you want to pick here?
Harvey says 1 through 3,000, and she says 2. Well, you know what, Harvey, I'm gonna pick 1.
Question one.
Oh,
Question one, anyway, says, what is your idea of perfect happiness?
perfect happiness.
Yeah.
Probably not having any regrets. Because as Vincenzo says, regret is the most difficult pain or whatever, right? So by definition, if you want perfect happiness, you can't have none of that. So having no regrets, I'd say.
Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time, and why haven't you done it yet?
Mm, actually, streaming has been something that I've like always wanted to do. I think and I am doing it now.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to like see how far I could go with it. So I'd say that's like one thing I'm actually kind of proud of myself like doing, because I feel like if I don't like at least try like streaming and seeing how far I could get with it, I'm gonna like regret it later when I'm like 40 or
Yeah.
50, right? And like streaming, like I've always wanted to do it since I was like in college, but I didn't get to because like I didn't have a PC. Like you also have those worries like, oh, like no one's gonna want to watch me, or like I'm not funny enough to stream or whatever. But I think last year when I started finally streaming, like it's like something that I've always wanted to do, and like I took the chance to do it. So,
That's good.
haha, screw you, Buck. I did what I wanted to do. Yeah.
Is there like anything else you've dreamed of doing but you haven't?
Mm, I'd say in college my goal was to like go to grad school. And like I actually like I applied one year and like I did everything I needed to do, but I didn't get in. So I was like, all right, like that's fine. Like I'll always try again like next year or whatever. Or like I'll like get more experience and kind of ramp up my resume and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know if like my mindset changed or like my priorities changed or whatever. Um, but I guess that's one thing I've dreamt of doing, but I haven't done yet. And why? Well, I don't know, just like the situation and what's happening. So, yeah.
Mm, what is your greatest accomplishment in life?
My greatest accomplishment. Honestly, that's a hard question because I feel like I haven't accomplished much. um, hmm. Getting diamond in Apex. Let's go.
Mm, ooh. Okay, so what do you value most in a friendship?
In a friendship,
Yeah.
um, I'd say just honesty and how well you mesh with each other. So, like, being how relatable you are to that person, like just being able to like be with a person and like have a good time with them, like not worry about like like anything else. Being with someone that could like take away your worries, basically, I'd say is like a good friend, and you could be honest with them, all that stuff. Someone that takes you for who you are, right?
Mm, what is your most treasured memory?
Most treasured memory. um hmm. Honestly, when I was in college and when I was living with roommates, my roommate got a cat, and I really, really enjoyed that because when I lived at home, my mom's allergic to cats, so we can't have like any furry animals or like anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So when like I moved out and my roommates like got like a cat, like it was like the happiest day ever because I was like, oh my gosh, like I could finally like take care of an animal or like a pet. I think I really enjoyed that day, to be honest.
And then, what is your most terrible memory?
Terrible memory. Probably moving away from like my friends and like my neighborhood friends and like my school. Because like I said earlier, like I moved schools a lot. And I'd say the biggest move was when I went from Sacramento to where I am now. And like just having to like say goodbye to all my friends like near my house and stuff. That was pretty tragic. But we still keep in touch. So yeah.
Pets are nice. That's true,
Mhm.
Harvey. That is true. All right, pick another number between 1 to 3,000.
Wait, what is that book, by the way?
This book? Oh, it's just like 3,000 questions about me. So it's basically
Are you?
like self-reflection type of questions, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, I also
Did
use
you
this.
able to like write it?
Yeah, I also use this as a channel point reward too. So,
Ooh.
but yeah, looking at everything right now, I turned everything off. So just leaving it how it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have another number?
Um, let's do the last one, 3,000. I want to see like how random the questions get.
Uh, huh. Okay. Anyways, when you're when you're sick, do you grin and bear it, or just curl? Oh,
Ah, yes.
no.
Exactly what I needed. Oh, yes.
Oh,
Think I
Oh,
picked
yeah?
a good
Oh, yeah.
I think I picked, I picked a good spot.
oh God.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. You should clip this so it's just the part where me and Nikki are like, oh, yeah, like
Oh,
3
no.
times or whatever.
Thank you, Harvey, for the
Okay.
sound bit. Anyways, when you're sick, do you grin and bear it, or just curl up in bed as much as possible?
And I'm sick.
Yeah.
If I'm physically sick, like I have a flu or something, I would lay down in bed. Also, that goes with like mentally too. If I'm mentally like not feeling it that day, I just lay in bed. I take a nap, drink lots of water. I'm not really the type to like fake through like how I'm feeling really. Like if I'm feeling a certain way, I tend to just like let people know. So I think that goes the same way for like being sick or whatever. Yeah.
Mm, what does friendship mean to you?
It means being able to be there for someone that you really care about. Because you care about like their well-being as a person and as a friend. And just having like a really like warm connection with someone that you can like joke around with or like whatever, hang around with, chill with, all that good stuff.
Hello, Randy. Welcome in. Randy. Hello, hello. um, what roles do love and affection play in your life?
Like love and affection between like family members and like SOs and friends
Yeah.
and all that. I think they just really keep me grounded and like in check. I feel like if I wasn't able to have those kind of connections in my life with other people, I'd be like so lost. And like people are like social animals, right? So like they benefit a lot from like being with other people, feeling connected. So yeah, I'd say those things like help me stay positive, basically.
Ooh, how close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most other people's?
Yeah, I'd say so. I feel like there's not really much I could complain about like how I grew up and like my family situation, which I'm always like very thankful for. It's not to say that it's like perfect, but like to answer the question, I do feel like I have more than what I've like seen or heard like of other people's situations.
I think
So,
Erica
yeah.
is sort of low.
I could up my mic volume. It might be a little
I
low.
mean, I shall check Discord. I don't think I have her turned down. Yeah, I have her at 90.
90.
Alright. Well, anyways. Because she's always so chill. That's true.
I feel like when you hear yourself, it's like different from when you like hear your like voice recordings and stuff.
Yeah.
When I hear myself talk like this, I feel like I'm not like chill or like I don't talk low or anything, but then I like hear my recordings and I'm like, oh my god, I need to talk louder. Like I don't know, when I'm just like this, it feels like I don't know, not like that.
Alright. Choose a number between 1 and 3,000.
2,999.
Request from Randy. Can you yell at?
Can you yell at Jama? Jama, why aren't you plat yet in Apex? You're better than this. Next season, we're grinding to Masters. Or else.
There. Look. Sounds so chill still. But anyway. The question is question 2999 asks, what is something you wish you could avoid?
Avoid
Yep.
getting older. Or no, not that. I don't I'll take that back. I don't think getting older is a bad thing. How about how fast time is flying? That's something I wish I could avoid.
What's in the red cup, Erica?
It's seltzer. It's just seltzer water. I do have my Trulies for later. But I also have just regular bubbly water.
So, what's your relationship with your mother versus your father?
I feel like with my dad, I could open up a little bit more about like pretty much anything. If I'm having like an issue with whatever, like I'd lean more towards talking to my dad about it than with my mom. Also, him and I have like really similar personalities. I feel like I get all my traits from him, and then my sister gets all of her traits from my mom. So I'm just a little bit more relatable with my dad. But that's not to say that I can't like talk to my mom either. But I think it's a little bit harder to talk to my mom because right now she's in Korea.
Yeah.
So just like the distance and like the time and all that, it's like just physically a little bit harder to reach out to and whatnot.
I'm more like my mom, and my sis is more like my dad. Yeah, that's for most siblings, right?
It's really funny how with siblings, it seems like one is more similar to one and the other is more similar to the other. Like how it's so like split like that. But, yeah.
Like whoever found out about that, honestly, props to them. Whoever, like about like the like daddy's girl and mama's boy kind of thing. Okay, finish this sentence for me, Erica. I wish I had someone with whom I can share blank.
I wish I had someone with whom I could share blank with.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a hard question. Uh, Honestly, that's a hard question for me because I feel like I do have like people I could talk to if I have issues with anything, or not even just issues, but like if something good happens and I want to like share good news with someone, I have someone to like share that with too, which I'm very thankful and fortunate for, of course. Mm, I don't know. I don't really know how to answer that.
Hmm. So when you first started streaming, Erica, did you really want your like your IRL name to be out there, or you just didn't care?
Um, I think I didn't really care. I feel like for if viewers know like my real name, I could like connect them with them a little bit more. It's a little bit more personal, and it's not like having them knowing my real name is like gonna do anything bad, in my opinion. Maybe if my last name was out there, which I mean, that's okay too. But it's not really a big deal for me. And also, my username is TheUrkah, and people ask like, why? How did you get your name? Like, what does it mean? Like, I have to tell them it's Erica, you know. So it's whatever.
Randy asks, do you get more quiet when you're mad?
Do you get more quiet when you're mad? Like, do I bottle up?
Yeah.
I think it really depends on the situation and why I'm angry. But I think generally, I kind of do. Um, because like if something really bothers me, I like think about it a lot and I have like all these thoughts and I don't know how to like say it to someone like clearly. It all depends on the situation, right? But like in general, like usually I'll say like one line, like, "Oh, this is bothering me because this," and like this is how I feel. Like that's it. But there's behind that, there's like so many other thoughts too.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, Randy, I guess to answer your question, I think I do. I think I do get quiet. But it also depends like who I need to talk to, what the audience is and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Um, let's see. If you were going to become a close friend with your partner, what is important for them to know about you?
Um my partner K-Pan is actually my friend from high school. So we were friends first for like years. All the way up to like college. We're like pretty close friends, so I feel like we do know like a lot about each other. Um and I think if there was something I wanted him to know about me, it wouldn't be an issue to just tell him.
Okay, Eric. So we want more story time with Erica. So
Story time.
so what's an embarrassing moment in your life?
Embarrassing moment. Uh Probably just getting like shit faced drunk was pretty embarrassing. Um yeah, I never want to do that again.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna spam that in her chat all the time. Let's go.
Wait, what? Spam what?
What are you spamming, Randy? What are you spamming? Like, are you gonna spam like "let's get wasted" in her chat, or are we talking about the K-Pan story?
Hmm?
but it was vague. I was waiting for an embarrassing story, but it was vague.
I mean, you guys could imagine just like rolling around on the floor.
I was waiting.
It was fun though. Basically, I was like at Lake Tahoe. One of my friends has like a home share there, so they invited us all to like go over during the summer for like a week or whatever. And, like the first few days, we all just had a party. Yeah.
Are there any other stories for Randy?
No, because he's gonna spam it in my chat.
That sounds like every week for Corbin and me.
Oh my gosh. Wait, Randy, do you hang out with Coves like every weekend? That's so nice.
And do you have another number for us from the book of 3,000 questions?
Yeah. But before we do it, what's the panda box behind you? Is that the chocolate pandas?
It is the chocolate panda.
I've never seen that box.
It was on sale on.
Did they like rebrand or something? It looks so different.
Seems like it.
Those are my childhood. Those are so good.
The strawberry ones I prefer over chocolate.
Have you tried the green tea ones?
Yeah, I have.
Those are so good.
Me and my mom, we love green tea a lot. Like green tea, green tea. Literally anything we have to buy.
Uh-huh.
Hello Panda is different, yeah. Quality yummies are what I know. Let's see. I mean, back in the day. Oh yeah, so you hanged out lots with Corbin back in the day. We used to play board games at his place.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice. Nice.
A number? 1,500.
1,000. Oh.
Right in the middle.
What was the worst time? Wait. What was the worst time you ever put your foot in your mouth, and what did it say? Huh?
Oh, like, it's asking like
I don't know. What did you say?
like you're tooting your own horn kind of thing. And then like people like caught you out for it or whatever. That's what I think it's saying.
I'm thinking it a different way, because I'm thinking like as a child, right? You always would put your feet in your mouth.
No, not actually. Oh my gosh. And I don't know about you, Jama, but I wasn't that kind of kid. No feet in mouth. That's nasty. Yeah.
And I don't think I was ever that flexible for that.
Yeah. Since we don't know what that question's asking, we could maybe go to another one.
Yeah. Do you have another number in mind?
2,999.
I think we asked. Wait, 2,900?
Did we?
Yeah, we did that one. Yes.
We did that one? Alright,
Yeah.
the one before that then.
Ooh.
I can see Ingrid doing that.
Wait. I could see Ingrid doing that. Wait, didn't you do that? Possibly.
Ingrid's flexible. Honestly, I don't remember if I did.
Okay, out of 3,000 number, you picked the same number twice.
Did I? Oh my gosh.
If you ever would you ever become a CIA agent?
Honestly, I think that'd be really cool, but I don't think I'm forward. No, I don't think I'm like quick in my feet enough to like do that kind of work, you know?
Hmm.
Because I feel like to be a CIA, you need to like think of like solutions like on the spot, or like you have to be really quick thinking. And I'm the kind of person where I need time, or I like having time to like kind of plan out like what I'm doing to make it like good like each step of the way. So it'd be cool, but I don't think I'd be good at it.
And do you know what the CIA stands for?
No. Trick questions. Trick questions.
I had to Google it just to make sure. So it's confidentiality, integrity, and availability.
Pogs.
Big words that I don't like to say. Central, close but not. Confidentiality, confidential. Unless
Learn
I'm,
something new every day.
unless I don't even know. I don't know. I'm not gonna bother to dig deep down into Google. Just to. All right, where were we? That one. No. Oh. So Erica, your house catches on fire, contains everything you own. After saving your family, your pets, and like everything else, you make one last dash. What is that item gonna be?
This poster. No, I'm just kidding. One last item. I don't know. Probably like a blanket or something. My stash of blankets.
So which one though? If you had to save one of them.
Just one.
Yeah.
My comforter. Who's the biggest and warmest.
A freaking 301.
Oh, or that, or like my phone charger. Like as a more serious answer. So I could like have my phone if I'm out, you know. 301.
A 301. Alright. Switch here. What's one thing you'd like to tell your younger self?
Stop procrastinating. Whatever you do, or like anything, because I was like a big procrastinator, like in school homeworks and stuff. Like I'm able to like turn in my assignments and whatnot, but I'd like do it last minute. So I tell myself you could save a lot of stress and time and effort if you don't procrastinate.
What's one hobby you'd like to pick up but haven't?
Probably learning more languages. Because I did learn Spanish like in high school for like a few years. And then after that I became like more interested in like learning other languages too, but I never got around to it. I don't know why. Even like to this day, I like it. I'd love to like pick up another language, but it's hard. Never got around to it.
All right, Erica, pick a number between 1 to 3,000. You have 5 numbers crossed off on the list.
We picked the same number. um, the 301. 301 in honor of the R301.
Ooh. What is the most dangerous thing you've ever done?
Dangerous thing?
Yeah.
I went cliff diving once. That was freaking scary. It was at that Tahoe trip. We did like a day hike to like the lakes and like the waterfalls and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a 50-foot cliff that I didn't do. One of my friends did it. I did not do that. There was a 15-foot cliff maybe that like went into the water. I did
Yeah.
that one. And you know how like when you belly flop,
Yes.
I didn't belly flop, but you know like how it hurts because you land flat.
Yeah.
That happened to me, but like with my butt and like the bottom of like my thigh,
Oh no.
and that freaking hurt. It's like the definition of booty blasted. But you know, like cliff diving, like if you do it wrong in any way, like it's
Yeah.
pretty freaking dangerous. So I'd say that's probably the most dangerous thing I've done.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, maybe. If like I'm back there at the same exact spot and I know I've done it before, could probably do it again. Just don't land on my butt this time.
Welcome in, Savvy Knits. Hello, hello. Hope you had a great stream earlier. Okay, next question is: once COVID has been lifted, where's your first place you want to travel?
Is that in the book?
That is not in the book.
Oh, okay. Once COVID is lifted, where's the first place I would like to travel to? If I had no restrictions on like money and whatnot, I would love to go to Europe. I've never been. I think it'd be really cool. Yeah, just experience something different, you know?
That's good. That's different.
Yeah.
Just as because everyone I've interviewed so far said Japan.
Oh yeah, Japan would be a good one. For sure, for sure. Have you ever been?
No. We were supposed to go this year just as of COVID hit. But
Oh really?
yeah, we had to cancel that trip.
Yeah. Maybe soon. We'll see.
Ew. So Erica, have you ever done like a elevator speech?
Oh. Yeah. Not like actually in an elevator, but they're like job fairs,
Yeah.
like you know, like in college and stuff. I had to, you know, walk up to what are those people called? The recruiters.
I think so, yeah.
And I had to like tell them about myself in like 15 seconds. Yeah, I did have to do that. But not like in an actual like elevator, like at work or something.
But like if you got the chance to do it, would you do it? Like in an elevator. Like you have like 20 seconds in the elevator. Would you do it?
If I knew that talking to that person either opened up a lot of opportunities for me or not, then I would do it. But if I knew that it wouldn't like do much for me, if it was just like a random person, I wouldn't bother. But if it's like a freaking like CEO or like a boss or like a manager's manager, then like, you know, I'd sacrifice like a few seconds of being really, really stressed for like more opportunities, I guess.
Okay, so since you meet so many people and not so great people on Twitch, but mainly the ones you call friends, do you think you'd be able to make the same similar friends if the pandemic never happened?
I think it'd be really hard because I'd probably just be like working from like 9 to 5, and the only time that I'd be able to like see friends would be like with friends that I already know. Like a lot of people that I've met on Twitch, I don't think I would have ever met if I never started Twitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's people across the world, there's people across the country, like on the other side of the state. So no, I don't think I would have made the same friends if I didn't start streaming.
Hello, hungry Angela. Yeah, her blanket. She has a huge collection of blankets.
Yeah, I have more over here.
This
one.
We love Erica. Oh,
Aw, thanks, Angela.
yeah, she's talking about your the one on your back there, on your back.
This one?
Yep.
Yeah. It's up for a 5 million channel points.
Blanket haul when, Erica? Blanket haul when?
Yeah. Yeah, I need a blanket when I'm streaming. When I'm down here, like in my room, it's like way too cold.
Should put a foot in the back. Yeah. I left the saxers back there on purpose. Foot guy, I see. That's a nice.
Foot guy.
Oh
We're
god.
just talking about.
Oh god. We were talking about feet a bit ago, Angela. Not that long ago, like 5-10 minutes maybe. That's a nice color hydro flask too.
Thanks, Randy.
Actually, the comment stands. We were talking about feet. But anyways, Erica, next question. Pick a number, any number. 1, 2, 3,000. You've done 6 out of 3,000 questions already.
Let's do 49 in honor of the RE. No, 45 in honor of the RE 45.
He sounds defeated. Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Angela, stop. Wait, where's number 4? Oh, here. I think this is a pretty easy question to answer. Like, not just for me, like for everyone else. But Erica, could you live without electricity for a week?
A week?
A week.
I would say yes, if it's only a week. Oh, but that electricity, so like no light,
No
like
light,
no
yeah.
heaters, no anything. If I was given enough resources to like be comfortable, then yes. But if I was like stranded in an island with no electricity, then probably not. I don't know.
Okay, well, that leads me to my next question anyways. If you could bring 2 more people with you to a stranded island, who would it be?
K-Pan. And another, can it be like anyone? Can it be a fictional person?
No.
Ah, okay. I don't know. Maybe my sister. I don't know.
All right, have a good luck, Randy.
Bye, Randy.
Is there any story about your own life that you're willing to tell?
About my own life?
Yeah.
A story?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty basic. I don't think I'm that exciting to talk about. I could try to think. Mm, any story? I don't know. Like I said, I feel like I'm pretty basic. Like I did sports in high school, graduated, went to college, uh, got a job for a little bit. I feel like if like you don't ask me like specifically, like my life is pretty like not that fun to talk about.
Um, is there any stories you and K-Pan maybe have together?
Um, we did like a not an impromptu, but like a not like a rushed plan. We did a rush trip to Korea once, like a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like one day we're just like, oh, like let's take a vacation and like go somewhere. I was like, all right, let's go to Korea. And they're like, okay. We like planned it in like a week and then we left, which was pretty nice. And we stayed in Korea for like 6 days. It was supposed to be 7, but K-Pan didn't properly enter his name into his passport,
Oh no.
so, or into like his ticket or whatever, his registration.
Yeah.
So we couldn't get onto the flight when we got to the airport. So we had to wait a day and then go the next day. So our trip got cut by like a day. But that's fine.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's because in the registration, I guess there's a slot for like your middle name and your last
Yeah.
name, but his middle and last is like kind of put together, so it's confusing. So I guess he just input it wrong, and they're like, "Oh, it doesn't match your passport, so like you have to like fix it and then come back
Oh,
tomorrow." Like, Jesus, all right.
yikes. Yikes.
Yep.
Ooh. Very, very good question here for you, Erica. What made you continue to stream after day one?
Just envisioning like the possibilities that it could bring if I kept going. Um, and also for me, my biggest hurdle was just starting. So I feel like once I was able to like just start, like it'd be relatively easy to like just keep going. I think my first day of streaming, it was kind of rough. Like my equipment wasn't really working well. My games were scuffed, like, no one was in my chat kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know like what I was doing, and I was like really, really nervous. I'd like keep looking at chat and be like, oh my god, like someone's gonna come in. a lot of nerves. But what kept me going was just realizing that if I push through like the first couple days, maybe it'll get better. Like just the possibility, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get another question into the book. 3,000 questions. What number shall we pick today?
What are the other guns in Apex? There's a 30-30, but you can't go past 3,000.
Nope. RE45,
Um,
Spitfire. No. Oh, RE. No. R99.
Oh yeah, R99. Let's do it.
99. Ooh. What are 3 phrases or sayings you use almost every day?
Pog. He's literally one. One more. have it not so memey. Let me think of like an actual one. I don't know. I feel like everything I say is pretty memey. I'm hangry. Is like the third one. I'm getting hangry. Drone me harder, get droned. Stuff like that.
Ooh, okay, so if you were given one superpower for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Mm. Honestly, I think talking to animals would be pretty lit. If you go over to like a friend's house and you see their pet,
Yeah.
you just say hi instead of like having to like pet them or like try to like get them to come get used to you. You could just say hi and they'll like you automatically. Chama's like, all right. Or like if you see a Shiba Inu down the road, oh my gosh. I could convince the Shiba to come home with me and leave its owner.
Now we know Erica as the kidnapper.
The Shiba Inu kidnapper.
All right. Next question. If you were able to go back in time and change one event in your life, what would it be?
One event.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this just goes back to like what I said earlier, like not moving so much.
Yeah.
If I could control it, I'd probably just not move like all the time. Yeah.
Ooh. Where are we? Did that one. Oh, if you were to choose a thing or an object to represent your life, what would it be?
One thing or object to represent my life?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of hard, right? It's kind of hard to just simplify like your life into one thing.
So let's pick this item up and it's gonna remind them of like you, something like that.
Like looking around my room. I don't know. This Shiba stress ball. Because this is also on my panels, like my Twitch panel. So.
Okay. What do you wish you knew when you were younger that you know now?
That time will go by faster than you perceive it to be. So make use of all of your time that you have now. Like, don't waste it, basically.
Do you bath in the mornings or at night?
I used to be a night shower, but once lockdown happened and I didn't need to go out, I feel like I turned more into like a morning shower because I kind of learned to like being fresh in the morning, right? I don't know. I guess it also depends. Like if I was like out or like did something outdoors, and I'd showered both times. But yeah.
Mm, if you had the option to go to the past or the future, which would it be?
Would I come back to where I am now?
Possibly.
This pussy brew. Um, maybe the past, so I could like fix my mistakes and whatnot. I don't know. That's a hard question.
Okay, so if Twitch never existed, pandemic never existed, basically. So if you weren't streaming today, what would you be doing right now?
I'd probably be working. I was actually like in interviews, like the week before lockdown happened. So I'd probably have heard back from those places and probably be working. Yeah.
So growing up as a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I think I grew up thinking that I wanted to like be a doctor or something because like, Asian parents, you're gonna be a doctor when you grow up. It kind of like plants a seed in your brain.
Oh yeah.
And when you're younger, you don't really know. You're just like, oh yeah, I want to like make my parents happy. So I think growing up, that's what I thought I wanted to be.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but now it's just like I want to do what makes me happy and like something that is meaningful, no matter what that is, really.
Mm, all right, another one.
Another one. Any
Another
other
one.
guns that we haven't?
R99, R99 alternator. G7 Scout.
7. All right, the 7. Oh my gosh.
On what occasion do you lie?
Do I lie? When I've outweighed the pros and the cons, and the pro of lying is significantly better than the con. No matter what that may be. Right? I mean, lying is wrong. But sometimes
Yeah.
not saying it, no matter whatever it may be, could be the better option. I don't know.
Harvey asks, if you were to put yourself in a video game, what game and why?
Apex, I could be as crypto.
Not first class. Not first class.
First class, if I could put myself in, like actually like play it like for myself, first class would be fun. I feel like I'd feel so restricted though, because all you could do is like shove people, like grab them from the back. That'd be pretty fun though. We need to play first class sometime, Drama.
For sure.
We should get the community together. It'd be so fun.
I'm just gonna ask you that. Oh, growing up, did your family have any like traditions? And what were they?
I think we would like every New Year. I would like go over to my grandma's and we'd make dumplings. I think a lot of like Asian families
Yeah.
have done that, right? And then we'd like in Korean culture, you set up like at the table you set up like different dishes and foods, and you like light up like incense, or I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And you celebrate like your ancestors, and then you eat together as a family. You have like rice cake soup. It was freaking delicious. I'd say that's probably what my family has done. Um, when I was little, like every New Year's.
Mm-hmm. If you saw Crypto on the bus, how would you approach him? Or would you even try?
No, I wouldn't. I'd admire from afar.
So if it was either Crypto or Johnny.
Oh my god. Honestly, if I saw Johnny like IRL, because that's not impossible, right? Like I
Yeah.
could like see him somewhere.
Yeah.
I think I would suck it up and say hi. But I'd be really, really nervous. Yeah.
Ooh. Would you rather trade intelligence for looks or looks for intelligence?
Does it have to be one or the other?
Yeah.
That sucks. Honestly, I'd rather be smart. Because actually, I want to say that looks could only get you so far. But with intelligence, you could like, of course, like find your way around things. Stream started buffering.
Might just be Harvey. I'm watching myself. I'm watching
Yeah, it looks okay for me.
Yeah. It's definitely fine on my end. Anyway, sucks to be you, Harvey.
Get good. No, just kidding.
You ready, Erica? I'm about to bet you to do something, and you're gonna do it for me.
Okay.
I bet you can't use your right palm and have it touch your right shoulder.
Wait, my shirt is tight. It's not flexible, okay? It's a fabric. Yeah, you're right.
Would you rather live without movies or live without music?
My quick answer would be without movies, because music connects to everyone like in a deeper level. But I'm like hesitating because I recently like grew to appreciate movies more as like an art piece. Because when I like a few years ago, like I didn't watch any movies like at all. And I realized I was like an uncultured like swine basically. So I was like, I should probably like watch some more movies, at least like the really popular ones. So one year I actually made it like my New Year's resolution to like watch more movies. So I grew to appreciate like movies and how I could like tell stories and like relate to people more and like help people get through like hard times or like give inspiration, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm like hesitating, because I think they're both, movies and music are like really good for the soul, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But my quick answer would be without movies.
Okay. Next question is, are you good at owning up to your mistakes?
I'd say in general, yeah. Because I realize I'm not like perfect. And if I own up to my mistake. It makes it easier to get to the solution faster for everyone. But it also depends. I feel like for a lot of these questions, they're so like open-ended. It's kind of hard to say. But in general, yeah, like if I'm wrong, and if I realize that I'm wrong, then I'll be like, yeah, all right. Yeah, like I'm wrong and all that good stuff.
Probably last question here. Would you risk your life to save someone? If so, who?
I'd say yes. Like my parents, family, maybe even really close friends. Yeah. And crypto. Oh gosh.
So I've been staring at your Shiba back there for a while, and I can see like a body to it. I've been like, you have the arms and the thing. No, like with the blanket and stuff. With the blankets.
Oh, when it was like this?
When it was facing the other way.
This?
No, the one in the back that you had earlier.
Oh yeah, this. It's Dogecoin. Or Doge.
No, I was talking about the one on the sofa when it was facing the other way. It's literally
I have so many sheep.
It literally looked like a real Shiba. It literally looked like a real Shiba.
Oh my gosh, if it was. I really wish. I would I would spoil my Shiba to bits.
Hello, Tarek. Welcome in.
Hi, Tarek.
We're basically done with all the interview questions, basically, Tarek. So, if you guys have any questions for TheUrkah, feel free to ask away. But TheUrkah, do you have any numbers you want to pick from the book?
What's your favorite number, Jama?
I don't know. I have quite a few, actually.
The first one that comes to mind.
Huh? Crypto. When is the wedding with you and Crypto? And are we invited? Is it filmed?
Of course.
Is it filmed by a drone?
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Well, I don't even have to ask this question, but I'll ask it anyways. What or who is the greatest love of your life?
Oh, you know. Sorry, K-Pen. You know, I feel like, you know, joking about this kind of stuff is fun because he's a freaking fictional character. But yeah.
Ooh. Question 69. As Tarek requested. Are you excited for arenas for next season?
Oh yes, for sure. I think it's definitely gonna change the way that Apex is played. And I don't know if you guys saw, but it's like it has the same style almost as like Valorant, where you like buy your guns each round and you're given like money or currency.
Yes.
And you gain more currency based on like how well you do. So I think it would definitely like appeal to like the players that are from like Valorant or like PUBG.
I've already asked this.
Wait, what?
I think he asked you on stream. That's what I'm guessing. He asked you on stream today, probably.
Oh. Maybe.
All right, question 69 asks, who is your favorite movie director and which of their movies is your favorite?
Director? I don't know. I don't go like as far to like, you know, look at movie directors. But movies, honestly, I really enjoyed the Lord of the Rings movies. Say those are probably my favorite. Like after funny facts, the trip that I went to with K-Pan to Korea, I binge watched the whole Lord of the Rings series like on that trip because it's like a 12-hour flight. So I just legit watched like the first movie all the way up to like whatever it is up to. And that was like my first exposure to Lord of the Rings. And then after that I was like motivated to like read the book. So like I finished like the whole series. Is it a trilogy or whatever? I finished
Yeah.
it like in a month. Yeah. So yeah, I love the Lord of the Rings. So probably that.
Ooh. Tarek, good question is a very good question, but I don't know if this is you though, Erica. I don't know if this is you though.
What?
Who or what brings your wild side to life?
My wild side? Who or what?
Who? Yeah, yeah.
Soju. Probably soju. When I drink, it's kind of weird because I don't really like feel the drinks until like later in the night. So let's say I'm like pre-gaming with friends or whatever at 9, then like I won't feel activated or whatever until like 1 to like 3 a.m. Which is really weird. And then with soju, that's like amplified. So, you know, soju's the wild side.
Tarek, Srigang, I know you're in chat. And anyone else? Do you guys have any final questions for Erica before we send her off? Oh,
Wait, Jama, I saw your TikToks.
yeah.
They're funny. When you like went to a fist fight
Yeah,
like
yeah.
with one person and like the whole freaking team shows up. Oh my god. It's like the story of Apex.
But oh, I have one for you, Erica. So who was your role model growing up?
My role model? Probably my dad because I saw how hard he worked for the family and he was really patient too. You know, like when I was like a kid and if I had like if something was like the matter, if I had like a problem, like my parents would be really, really patient, especially my dad. So I think I kind of like took to him to like, I don't know, as like a role model. I want to be like my dad kind of thing.
And then another question. I should have asked earlier, but how's your relationship with your sister?
It's good overall, but it's kind of hard to just keep in touch with her because she's so young. She's only like 8, and then she's on like the other side of the planet right now, and
Yeah.
and so like the time difference makes it hard for us to like call or text. I do try to like keep in touch with her, but it's kind of rough, especially now since she's like in Korea and she's probably only speaking Korean to
Yeah.
like everyone around her. I'm hoping she doesn't forget all of her English so we could like at least communicate a little bit. But it seems like her English is still there. So like our connection is good, but I'm kind of like concerned, I guess, because it's just hard to keep in touch with her, you know?
So like your mom and sister were in Korea before COVID, right? Or did they live
No,
there?
yeah, so they moved there in December, so like a few months ago. But during COVID, like we're all here together.
With that being said, seems like no other questions in chat for you. Would you like to plug yourself? Plug your social medias?
Sure. My Twitch is twitch.tv/TheUrkah, as in Jamato's title. My Discord is also, well, all my socials are linked in my Twitch, so I feel like that's like the easiest. I have a Discord and a Twitter. It's still pretty new, but it's there. And that's about it. I don't really use too much social media. Nice and simple.
And my last request from you, Erica. Do you have anyone you want to raid?
Anyone I want to raid? Oh my. Let's see. Let's see who's on. Johnny. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of people on right now.
Yeah.
Should we raid Ronan? I feel like I always want to like raid Ronan.
Yeah.
Because I've never gone to before, but he's just never on when I'm about to end.
Yeah,
So
that's true. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. We can definitely go raid Ronin.
a
Oh.
let's play Valorant.
Yep.
Have you tried the new map?
Not yet.
Are you interested in trying the new map?
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't really touched Valorant for I think since Cobb's since Cobb's last in house, which was like 2 months ago, and then I played like what last week I think last week.
Mhm.
I played last week in his in house. I don't know. I was surprisingly I still have my I'm not rusty with Val.
Mhm.
Sammy, hello Mace, welcome in. If you guys have any questions, by all means, yeah. But if you guys have any questions before we go and raid our boy Ronin, please.
Are you just tired of Valor?
I don't know. It's just it's not that. It's just like I talked a bit about it with Randy today. Like it's a game that I wouldn't mind playing again, but the thing is, it's just stressful at the same time. So you know, maybe not pick up Val like all the way. Maybe more like if there's like in houses, maybe sure. But other than that, probably not for a while. Unless I get invited like someone by anyone to play.
Mm. Apex is where it's at.
I mean, I haven't been feeling Apex the last 2 weeks, so
Really?
yeah.
Is it just like lagging or?
Honestly, I don't know. It just didn't seem fun the last week or so.
Mm.
And like, I wasn't even feeling ranked either. Like, I could have pushed like the plat the last like week, but I'm like, it's whatever. It's like no
I
big
feel it.
deal.
Yeah.
But with that being said, Erica, thank you for being today's podcast guest.
Thank you for having me, Jaman.
Yeah, no problem. Oh,
It was fun.
yep. Next week we have another guest for podcasts. You guys wouldn't believe it yourself. You guys all know him. You didn't know him to Erica, but we're interviewing Flax City next week on Sunday.
Let's go. The legendary flag.
Yep. Other than
That should be interesting. I want to see his answers to like these kinds of questions.
But other than that, I thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you, Erica, for being today's podcast guest.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. And you know, let's go raid the Ronin, the homie JSB Ronin. Flaxity by Bay.
Read a message.
We got a raid message. We got the zero message. You are invited to TheUrkah the crypto's wedding.
Wait, who changed this?
Tarek.
Oh my god. Yeah,
What kind
that's so good.
of another chill vibe karaoke stream maybe? Something, you know, something chill. Peace out. Later, guys.
Oh.